Hey guys, today's discussion about what is the cause of Israel's Palestinian conflict? The Israeli-Palestinian conflict is a complex and multifaceted issue with a long and contentious history. The roots of the conflict can be traced back to the late 19th century, when the Zionist movement began to advocate for the establishment of a Jewish homeland in Palestine. This movement gained support in the aftermath of the Holocaust, and in 1948, the United Nations voted to partition Palestine into two states, one Jewish and one Arab. The Palestinian Arabs rejected the partition plan, and the subsequent war resulted in the displacement of hundreds of thousands of Palestinians. Since then, the conflict has been ongoing, with both sides claiming the right to the same land. There have been numerous attempts to resolve the conflict, but none have been successful. In recent years, the violence has escalated, with both sides carrying out attacks against civilians. There are many different perspectives on the causes of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Some believe that the root cause of the conflict is the competing nationalisms of the Israelis and Palestinians. Others believe that the conflict is rooted in the Israeli occupation of the Palestinian territories. Still others believe that the conflict is a religious conflict between Jews and Muslims. The truth is that the Israeli-Palestinian conflict is a complex issue with no easy answers. There are many different factors that have contributed to the conflict, and it is unlikely to be resolved anytime soon. Here is a more detailed summary of some of the key factors that have contributed to the conflict. The competing nationalism of the Israelis and Palestinians. Both Israelis and Palestinians have a strong sense of national identity and believe that they have a right to self-determination. This has led to a clash of nationalism as both sides compete for control of the same land. The Israeli occupation of the Palestinian territories. Israel has occupied the Palestinian territories since the 1967 Six-Day War. This occupation has led to a number of human rights abuses, including the displacement of Palestinians from their homes and the construction of the Israeli West Bank barrier. The occupation has also made it difficult for the Palestinians to develop their own economy and institutions. The religious conflict between Jews and Muslims. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict is often seen as a religious conflict between Jews and Muslims. This is because the disputed territories are home to holy sites for both religions, including the Western Wall for Jews and the Al-Aqsa Mosque for Muslims. The religious dimension of the conflict has made it more difficult to resolve, as both sides have strong religious attachments to the land. The legacy of the British Mandate of Palestine. The British ruled Palestine from 1920 to 1948. During this time, they implemented a number of policies that favored the Jewish population, such as allowing for large-scale Jewish immigration. This led to resentment among the Palestinian Arabs, who felt that they were being marginalized in their own homeland. The role of the United States. The United States is a major ally of Israel and provides it with significant military and financial assistance. This support has allowed Israel to maintain its occupation of the Palestinian territories and has made it more difficult to achieve a just and lasting peace. The rise of extremism. In recent years, there has been a rise of extremism on both sides of the conflict. This has made it more difficult for moderate voices to be heard and has increased the likelihood of violence. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict is a complex and intractable issue. There is no easy solution, and it is likely to continue to be a source of instability in the Middle East for many years to come. Here are some of the current challenges to resolving the conflict. The lack of trust between the two sides. Years of violence and mistrust have made it difficult for the Israelis and Palestinians to come to the negotiating table. The issue of Jerusalem. Both Israelis and Palestinians claim Jerusalem as their capital. This is a highly sensitive issue, and it is unlikely to be resolved easily. The issue of refugees. Hundreds of thousands of Palestinians were displaced from their homes during the 1948 war and its aftermath. The right of return for these refugees is a key issue in the conflict. The continued Israeli occupation of the Palestinian territories. The Israeli occupation of the Palestinian territories is a major obstacle to peace. The Palestinians will not agree to a peace deal until the occupation is ended. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe for more videos.